time with you today, and we are going to make a fall bouquet. And instead of using a normal vase, we are going to use a pumpkin. And this is a no carve, no mess, because I've actually tried the other before and it was an epic failure. So basically everyone was carving pumpkins, and I thought, you know what I would really enjoy is to have this really beautiful pumpkin with like succulents pouring out of it as the centerpiece for my table. It was a great idea, beautiful, turned out great, and loved it. And then the next morning I walked out and was greeted with this awful smell. Turns out the pumpkin was already rotting day one. And so we are not going to carve our pumpkins, but we are still going to use them as a vase. And so anyway, I went ahead and grabbed an orange one and a white one because why not? And just from the grocery store, so like bargain pumpkins, y'all. And if you have fake pumpkins, those would work too. So whatever you got, even like the little baby mini ones, I think you can make something really cute with those too. But then I ran over to the grocery store. I had a Trader Joe's nearby, and so I stopped by there. You could go to any of your favorite grocery stores. It really doesn't matter, because you can make a beautiful bouquet with just a few dollars. You do not need to spend a ton of money. It's like their everyday bouquet, and it was already short stems, which means it's a little bit cheaper. And we don't need tall stems for this because we're going to be cutting them down anyway. And so I was on the hunt for some sunflowers, and I found them in this beautiful red. I loved them. And then I also thought just some pretty greenery would be really nice. And they had these hydrangeas, and look at them, y'all. See the little white specks through them? I thought that was really kind of neat. They're called shamrock hydrangeas. Learned that today. But I thought they were really cool. And they did have some really pretty orange mums. But since my pumpkin's already orange, I thought I would go with these other fall colors and just add to it. Although I do think the orange would look really beautiful on the white pumpkin. So I mean, it's really up to you, but all my flowers cost $13 with tax. That's it. And then these were, like I said, bargain pumpkins. I did go ahead and in the backyard, I had some magnolia leaves that had fallen, and just the colors are just so beautiful for fall, like nice olive and brown tones and bright green. So we'll see how we can add these to it and just add some filler around it. So if you have some of those, go for it. If not, don't worry about it. And then because we're going to need our flowers to have water and be hydrated while they're resting on the pumpkin, I went ahead and ordered some floral foam, and I have it soaking in some water. And if you've watched my other video, which you should, if you have, you know that this is not ordinary water. We've added a little something to it to make it last longer. Your bouquet will be fresher longer if you add just a little bit, a tablespoon of vinegar and a tablespoon of sugar. And the vinegar keeps the bacteria from growing on the stems, and the sugar acts as plant food. And so I have my foam blocks soaking in that right now, and I went ahead and did round just because I thought it'd be easier with the round shape of the pumpkin, but you could, if you have rectangular, you can definitely work with that too. And then I also have my flowers soaking in the water too. And I truly, disclaimer, don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before with these flowers, but we're just gonna have fun with it and see how it goes. I really don't think you can mess it up if at the end of the day you end up with some beautiful flowers, but we shall see. Okay, so I'm going to start with my big pumpkin, and then I'm going to use the leftovers for my small one. You feel it start to break, just let it off. So we're going to leave it just like this. So it's not all the way down on the pumpkin, but it is really pretty close. Magnolia leaves that have fallen to the ground. Little buds, I think that adds some just variation to your bouquet. Foam block has been soaking, so this one has a smaller stem. I'm going to twist it upward just so it can hold on to the block. And it just sits right there on top. It's perfect. $13 to give you 2 bouquets.